Hey, what's up you guys? Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is Season 2, Episode 18. Let's get into the episode.
You are being watched. If your number's up, we'll find you.
This is the best day of my life.
Oh my god! Yay!
Listen, Candy, I just want to say, I think you're really special.
Hey! What? Don't you knock?
You stole our money. We want it back.
Are you the Nigerian scammers? I can't believe you're actually Nigerian.
$500 now.
Candy, you set me up? I thought we had something. Come on.
He's always
guys.
getting himself into
It's
trouble.
not technically a crime to scam a scammer.
But it is a crime to cut out a man's intestines and make him wear them as a hat.
You plan to kill me.
Probably.
Okay, that's a big mistake. Yeah, you better get out of here. Right now while you still can.
I love that. He's been saved so many times and he's like, I'm good.
We have to stop meeting like this.
I'm always so happy to see you.
Next time this happens, Leon, I'm gonna be on vacation.
Gather that Mr. Tao is intact.
He is
I think that's kind of funny.
seemingly unfazed by his most recent brush with death.
Are you kidding? I'm distraught.
That woman ripped out my beating heart. Let's go get me a drink. I need to work through this.
Mr. Reese, please part ways with Leon as quickly as possible. We've received another number.
Any luck hacking Lou's bank account?
He has no online access. I'm having to hack his entire bank. I'm in. And it looks like Lou's coffers are nearly empty. Threw almost everything at the time of his wife's death. He's been living on Social Security ever since.
If he's gambling money he doesn't have, he could be in trouble with loan sharks. A watch repairman without a watch and no wedding ring. Maybe he had to pawn off all their valuables.
Seems likely that a gambling addiction is the root of the danger.
Finch, I've seen hands like Lou's before. All of his fingers were broken. I guess a long time ago, Atlantic City, he could have rubbed the mob the wrong way.
I may have found something, Mr. Reese. Lou's wedding announcement in an archival copy of the New York Journal, 1972.
Anything useful?
Seems that a friend of Marilyn's gave her away at the wedding. If Lou was involved with the mob, her parents might not have approved.
I'll ask Carter to look into it.
Detective Beecher?
Hey, so I was thinking, since you didn't shoot me on the way out to Owen Island,
Yeah. You know what? Come on.
then maybe that's your way of saying I should take you to your quarry. Table on the terrace.
Can I think about it?
But think quick. Made us a reservation Friday night.
In the meantime, and maybe you can help me look into this casino.
I see you've returned to the casino. Is Lou at the tables?
He will be soon.
To do what? He has no money.
$1,500.
Tell that to the wad of bills he just forked over to the cashier.
The casino tracks regular gamblers through a loyalty card system. If we could access Lou's, it would have information on his entire gambling history.
Any way you can hack into the system?
I've been trying since yesterday. Casinos invest heavily in their security, and their firewalls are of the tricky sort, but every Achilles has a heel, and theirs is greed. Their video blackjack game is connected to the internet so that online users can lose money too. I'm playing against you right now.
You're not doing very well.
Winning is not the goal. The game is so eager to let me play that it's allowed my malware to slip through.
Remind me never to cross you, Finch.
Oh, don't bet against me. Bad luck.
I think you could hold your own.
Sending you someone to ID Finch. Guy acts like he owns the place.
Indeed he does. Darian Macris, bit of a local celebrity. He owns the casino. Detective Carter put him on my radar. The police have been looking into him for cocaine distribution, but he's never been charged.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Looks like I did ruin your luck. Listen, have you tried our slots? Come on, I'll give you a free spin. Eric here will point you in the right direction.
Okay, I've given myself security access. As soon as Lou swipes his card, I should be able to view his history remotely. Mr. Reese, Lou's lost nearly $2,000 a day for the last 6 months. Over $320,000 and counting. How does someone on a fixed income accrue that kind of debt?
The real question is, how the hell did Lou get all that money in the first place?
Shemansky.
Carter, somebody's trying to set me up. They planted evidence.
What?
Offshore accounts, a condo in Miami. Then IAB finds this stuffed in a pillow in my apartment.
This is an internal affairs matter.
And this is a good cop. What is going on
We
here?
received a reliable tip. It turned out to be right.
A tip from who?
Somebody in narcotics got word from a CI. Scarlett Szymanski.
I'm supposed to testify today, Carter. They're dirting me up to keep me off the stand.
Hey, I'll have him back in an hour. Mr. Yogorov, I heard the ADA lost a key witness in your trial. Lucky you.
Who the hell are you?
Let's take a ride.
Mr. Yogorov, I believe we can help each other.
You're HR, yes? I heard you guys were finished.
Well, you heard wrong.
I also heard no one's ever seen the boss.
Detective Szymanski is key to your case. He did the arrest, processed the crime scene. But now his testimony's under scrutiny, and everything he's touched is in question. Peter, we can make sure that you and your brother never see the inside of a courtroom or jail cell again.
In exchange for what?
We need cash, plain and simple.
You get us back home. We have a deal.
I think there may be more to Lou than meets the eye. In fact, I think there may be more to many of the gamblers we saw at the casino.
Why do you say that?
Several of them are also here at the pharmacy.
Maybe they're not getting
Seems
meds.
strange that Lou would pick up prescriptions 2 days in a row. I think I'll task an expert to help us do a little digging.
Pharmacy is owned by Lionwood Enterprises.
Getting his legs
Shell
waxed.
company if I've ever heard of one.
A shell for whom?
There's several board members, but they're all conveniently unreachable. I looked into the tax paperwork, and there's one partner left off the public listing. Does the name Darian Macris mean anything to you?
It does indeed. Thank you, Mr. Dow. You've been wonderfully helpful.
Hey, you gotta tail me around town. At least have the stones to introduce yourself, huh? Come on. Come on. I got it. Sit. So what's your name?
Harold Quayle.
So, Harold, you want to tell me why you've been following me since I left my house this morning?
I'm with the IRS, Mr. Mitchell. I'm looking into the Venus Casino. I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
Am I in trouble?
Not with me, but I have reason to believe that you might need some help. Where did you get all the money?
You want answers out of me, you have to earn them. Baccarat. One answer per hand.
From what I've seen, Mr. Mitchell, you're not that lucky.
Well, it should go well for you. How do you know I'm not independently wealthy?
Because I've seen your taxes and your credit reports. Player.
You're cheating.
This is not your day, Harold. You lose a gun.
You're counting cards.
What, are you calling me a cheater, Harold? No one likes a sore loser.
Mr. Mitchell, I believe that you may be in grave danger. Let me help you.
When people need help, they think, call the IRS. This guy's got the check.
Mr. Mitchell, please.
Here you go, hon.
Hey, you like seafood? Go fish.
Oh, dear.
Got eyes on Lou, Finch. But where are you?
I decided to return to the library.
Decided? Lou gave you the slip, didn't he?
When he deposited my keys in a tank full of crustaceans, I got the distinct impression that he didn't appreciate being followed. And Mr. Reese, Lou is much luckier outside the walls of the casino. I think he's throwing those games at the Venus. I can't imagine why he would intentionally lose his own money. That lady with the bouffant, she's losing money at the same rate Lou is.
So?
She's been doing it longer. She's down $405,000. And the woman with the fondness for tanning oil? $261,000. All of these people that we see with Lou, they've lost enormous sums of money. That's more than a coincidence. There must be a reason why they're doing that.
You think they're losing intentionally as well? Why?
Perhaps we should ask the man who owns both the casino and the pharmacy, Macris. If the police are right and Macris is running a drug operation, he needs to launder dirty money. He's using senior citizens as couriers. They lose the money at the tables and it gets laundered into the casino's cash pool every day. The police wouldn't think twice about old people losing money at a casino.
You know what else the police would never suspect? An old person picking up a prescription. Finch, the pharmacy's a dead drop. Macris has got a whole stable of money mules transporting cash for him. These aren't exactly drug lords. Safe bet? Macris is forcing them to do this.
But Lou's is the only number that came up. Why is he in more danger than the others?
Maybe because he's skimming off the laundered money. And if Macris is found out, I bet he'd kill anyone to protect his investment.
Hey, yo, man. Got that popcorn you wanted.
Out of my way.
Sorry, Gramps. You've been skimming from the boss.
We gotta get you away from here. You can trust me. I'm with
Harold, Yeah, I figured. So I guess you're not really with the IRS, huh?
Is it that obvious? No, I think you owe Harold some answers.
You want to tell me who you really are?
That's not important. But when I said we want to help you, that was the truth. Why are you working for Macris?
My Marilyn got cancer. Only hope we had was stem cell treatment. We didn't have enough to cover it, so I had to improvise.
She went to the casino. I was right, wasn't I?
It's like calling a white truffle athlete's foot. I'm the best damn card mechanic in Atlantic City.
So you got the money?
And the treatment. But sometimes your luck just runs out. A few days after Marilyn passed, Macris got his hands on an old list of card sharps.
He saw your name on the list and he came around asking for his money back, but of course you didn't have it. So he takes your wedding ring and Marilyn's jewelry as collateral and he puts you to work laundering money.
Said it'd just be a couple of months. I get a feeling this is a lifetime gig.
So is that why you started skimming?
I lose everything he tells me to. So what if I win a little back?
Clearly Macris sees it differently. Lou, I'm not gonna let him come after you ever again.
Yeah?
In the meantime, it would be best if you left town. Here's a ticket. Enough money to keep you comfortable. There's a lovely place waiting for you in Chicago.
I can't leave Marilyn. There's a plot for me right next to her. It's got my name on it and everything.
Lou, I know exactly how difficult it is to have to leave someone behind.
You lost someone too.
I had to move on.
40 years ago, the mob caught me sharping, beat me off to hell, broke all my fingers, left me for dead. A waitress found me in a dumpster behind the diner.
Marilyn.
I was ready to give up, but she gave me something to live for, you know? Because of her, I gave up gambling. I used these hands to fix watches instead. She saved me.
And she'd want you to save yourself now.
Chicago will be cold.
Don't worry, Lou. My associate will make sure Macris thinks you've been eliminated.
So you think I'll be able to come back?
Maybe. Eventually.
At my age, there's not much eventually left.
Lou's safe for now, but Macris will never stop looking for him. He knows too much. And we can't abandon all the other elderly people under Macris's thumb.
Do we have the evidence to put him behind bars?
Unfortunately, no. Money launderers keep two sets of books. The cook numbers you show the IRS and the real books to keep track of your extra legal gains. At the moment, those books are beyond my reach.
Well, what would we need to get them within your reach?
A distraction?
Thank you. There was a stripper pole in that thing. I feel weirdly grimy.
So this guy's dealing drugs?
That's putting it mildly. Based on the financial information I've seen, he's laundering profits on the order of 8 figures.
Wow. I'm jealous. Angry. I'm angry. He must be stopped.
Indeed, ergo, you are now Jason Bow, Playboy millionaire. When a high roller starts betting big, Macris and his security pay attention. If they're all looking at you, they won't be watching us.
Can we get some tequila shots?
Right away.
You trust Leon with that much of your money?
Absolutely not, but I'm afraid it's the cost of doing business.
Good luck.
Good luck. Merely a construct, Mr. Reese.
Binge, I thought you sent Lou out of town.
I did.
Well, not far enough. He's back. And it looks like he's gambling every chip he's ever skimmed.
Player bet wins.
Does he have any idea what he's doing? Macris thinks he's dead.
Macris is not gonna like it when he sees a dead guy winning his money.
Look, I'll pay you back for the ticket.
Lou, we're accessing Macris's personal files in search of the proof we need to put him away. Can't do that and protect you at the same time.
I made a promise, Harold, to Marilyn, right before she passed. She grabbed my arm. She knew what I was thinking, that maybe I'd, join her. But she told me she didn't save my life, so I could throw it away.
And you haven't.
Laundering drug money, that's a living? And now to just run away? No, I'm taking back every dime I put in his pocket. Please, I don't want to die a loser.
Very well. And if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. I think you can take Macris for more than the $320,000. But to win big, you have to bet big. So I'm staking you, and you'd better be as good as you say you are.
$2 million, Mr. Mitchell. Good luck. Natural 9. Player bet wins.
The more he wins, Mr. Reese, the more attention he'll get. You'll have to keep close watch on him.
Got 2 distractions now, I guess.
Binge, hurry up and get those documents.
Pardon me.
goons you sent to kill Lou, they're in the trunk of a taxi headed to Vermont.
You think that's gonna stop me?
Mr. Reese, I found the real books. I'm emailing them to you now.
Your security will play nice. Or the IRS and the FBI will see this. You're gonna let them play.
I don't really know how that works. How is he changing the cards?
I'm finished. Where's Leon?
You remind me of a girl, Candy. Have you ever considered pink hair?
$20,320,000. Direct deposit. Louis Mitchell.
Mr. Macris.
Congratulations, Mr. Mitchell.
Can't believe it. Thought I was gonna die.
Finch, we're out. Finch?
Is that his name? We found your friend, Finch. And Mr. Bow? Can't run a casino without being able to spot a fake. I was gonna do this quietly, but now we're gonna have some fun. You like games, right, Lou? Huh?
How did
That's
I
my
know that it would
favorite.
turn into this?
It's just you versus the wheel. You may skate by for a spin or two, but in the end, the house always wins.
I'll give you all the money back. Just stop it.
Well, he's safe for now.
Come on, man. You gotta save me. That's your thing.
Not him either. The odds are getting worse.
Sometimes your luck just runs out.
Hey, dumbass. I cheated.
Nice.
It's not like I'm still crying over Candy, but it's always the same story, you know? You find a girl you like. She's tall, she's pretty, and it turns out someone paid her to handcuff you to a bed so they could murder you.
Same old story.
I gotta learn to protect myself. Maybe protect other people like you guys.
That sounds like a great plan.
I'm turning over a new leaf, dude. What? Saving people costs money.
I understand your winnings are tied up as evidence.
Well, doesn't matter. As long as it keeps Macris locked up.
You know your poker face needs work. You had plans for that money. I figured out why you skimmed all that cash, what you wanted to buy.
What's that?
A diner. That's you in Maryland, isn't it?
Yeah. This place was a home to us for 40 years. But the owner kept threatening to shut it down. I wanted to keep it alive. But now the Macris' offer is off the table. Problem solved.
Until another offer comes along.
Yeah, well, nothing lasts forever.
I've been meaning to have someone look at this.
It's a $2 million watch.
It was. Unfortunately, I stepped on it. But if someone was interested in repairing it...
You know your wife, the one you lost. She's the good man. She's smiling down on you right now. Wait, you mean she's not dead? You know, for a genius, you're an idiot.
It's too late, Lou.
You're still breathing. It's not too late. Go to a Harold today while you still have time.
I heard what Lou said to you.
Oh, you were listening?
I was. You did what you had to do to keep her safe, Harold. Lou doesn't know that, but I do.
And if I were to return to my old life, it would eventually cost Grace hers.
Some of us don't get to grow old with the one we love. You ask me, Lou's the luckiest guy I know.
I'll grow old with her, Mr. Reese, just from afar. And beyond that, it's best not to think about it.
It's interesting. he doesn't know that he investigated the situation before, but also he just mentioned her name, so that's how much trust is there now, I guess. It's like they just know.
Who is this?
Tell your boss the deal's off. They didn't drop the case. The ADA just added more charges. Witness tampering. I should have known not to trust an old man.
You know, Yegorov, you really ought to have more faith in my boss.
As you know, the mayor is very invested in this case against the Yogorovs. So he's asked me, his chief of staff, to ensure that the case is moving forward, despite recent setbacks.
These charges against Detective Szymanski have HR written all over them. We've been working on this case against the Russian mafia for nearly a decade. We are not going to let the Yogorovs go anywhere.
They can't intimidate us, and they can't stop us. We're gonna put the Yegorov brothers away until their grandkids can't remember their names.
Exactly what I want to hear. Detective Turney, are we
Wouldn't
clear
this
on
look
the story?
bad?
Shooter ran out the back.
It still looks bad.
Right shoulder.
You got it, boss.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Person of Interest, Season 2, Episode 18. I don't really know what the HR stuff in this episode was about, to be honest, but whatever. It was nice to see Leon again. It was good. Yeah, it was a decent episode. What did you guys think? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.